Happy Saturday. I'm officially 8 weeks out today, which is crazy. I dropped Nova off at his first overnight stay at his day camp. And today's going to be a good day. I am on my way to Toronto for the day. I ate my breakfast. I got all my meals together. I brought everything that I'm going to eat today. The only thing that I forgot was water, and I hate buying bottled water. I absolutely hate it. It really bothers me. I was raised not buying plastic bottles. I'm like a reusable bottle girly. So the fact that I just had to buy this giant bottle of water for like $4, it like really grinds my gears. And then I know this is counterintuitive to my whole matcha rant that I went on the last video, but I just got a coffee because I know that the Starbucks matcha, even if you ask for no sugar, I'm pretty sure they put sugar in their matcha powder. I don't trust their mix. So I got 2 shots of espresso with 2 pumps of sugar-free vanilla and then just a splash of almond milk. I weighed in this morning at 125.4, which is a little bit higher than my most recent low, but my coach took a look at my check-in photos, which I'll actually put right here. But I'm happy with my check-in photos. I think my check-in photos look better this week than they did last week. When I checked in with my coach, she decided to give me back-to-back refeed days this weekend, which I'm so excited about. It's kind of a double-edged sword because you get to enjoy more food, but because your metabolism burns it off so quickly, you end up hungrier the day after. So I'm excited for the actual eating the food, but I know that like, even though I'll have like a sick pump in the gym from all the extra carbs, I know I'm still going to be hungry. She told me that I had a choice of my own free meal today, and I'm going to get a burger and fries, which I haven't had in so long. I'm not even someone who really likes burgers and fries, but for some reason, prep just does that to you. It makes you crave things that you've like never really liked before. I'm feeling pretty good today, but last night I felt like I got hit by a truck. I was laying on the couch and I just had no energy. My coach has this tip for when you're feeling like that to like set a 5-minute timer to just let yourself feel kind of crummy and down for another 5 minutes. And then as soon as the timer goes off, get up and go. So that's what I did. I just let myself rot for another 5 minutes. And then I got up, did everything that I needed to do. And then I was able to get into bed. All of those moments that you feel like crap or you're feeling whiny or sucky or whatever, they're all just temporary moments. They will pass. It never lasts a long period of time. And if you just like allow yourself to feel it, and then move past it and move on. Another thing that my coach instills in all of her athletes is that nobody's forcing me to do this. I don't have to do this. This isn't something that I'm required to do. It was a choice. I decided to sign up for this. So I actually get to do this. I don't have to do it. Kind of getting out of those spirals of like, oh, why me or whatever. And just reminding yourself that like, I get to do this. This is a privilege. I'm going to get on the road now. I'll show you my burger and fries when I eat it later. I'm so excited. Happy Sunday. I just picked up Nova from his overnight camp and I'm just getting ready for the gym now. I actually slept in a little bit this morning. I slept until 7:30, which is pretty late for me. So I'm going to the gym a little bit later than I normally would. I'm running a little behind, which is fine. It's a Sunday, so it's like chill. But if there's one thing about me, it's that the longer I wait to go to the gym in the morning, the less I want to go. The more time I have to make up excuses about why I shouldn't go, which honestly at this point in prep is not an option. I don't have the option to not go. So then it just becomes this mental anguish of not wanting to go, but having to go anyways. I mentioned yesterday that I have 2 back-to-back refeed days. So yesterday I had a free meal. So I had the burger and fries, which was so good. I think that was the best burger I've ever had. And then today for my refeed, I get 200 grams of rice and 10 grams of butter on top of my regular meal plan. I'm having my normal peanut butter and rice cakes, but I'm having 100 grams of that extra 200 grams of rice. And I'll just put some Himalayan pink salt on there. And so that'll be like my pre-workout energy. I'm gonna eat this now and then I'm gonna head to the gym and I'll catch up with you later. Hello. It is many, many hours later and today was a very interesting day. I just sat down to eat my last meal, which is my yogurt and berries and stevia and cinnamon. And then also my last 100 grams of rice with 5 grams of butter, which is an add-on to my meal plan for my refeed. I could have eaten this rice with my other meals, but I actually really like rice, butter, and salt on its own. I don't know if I used to have it as a kid or something, but there's just something about eating rice with butter that is just delicious. Today, when I got to the gym, I was not feeling great. I woke up this morning feeling bloated, puffy. So at this point, after 2 straight weeks of low days, I'm used to feeling lean and flat, not a lot of filler. And so I think the feeling of feeling full was really foreign to me at this point. I started my workout and I was really in my head. I just was feeling really negative. And then I just started doing my sets of each workout, and slowly I realized how much stronger I felt, how much more energy that I had, and I was hitting PRs, and I just slowly started getting out of my head and realizing how amazing I felt. And I left the gym feeling really accomplished and feeling really confident and good about myself. But yeah, that was like the hardest day that I've had so far, just transparently. I felt pretty level-headed and pretty neutral this whole prep so far, until today. And not every day is going to be great. In bodybuilding, and especially in prep, you spend so much time looking at and analyzing your body and the numbers and the way that you feel and the way that you look. Sometimes I love it. Most of the time I love it. And sometimes I hate it. And today I really hated it for a little while. And now I'm feeling amazing. So I just wanted to share a little bit of how I was feeling today, to be more transparent about this whole thing, because I feel like I talk a lot about the positives and how good I'm feeling, which is most of the time, but then sometimes I have bad days, and everybody does have bad days, but it's just about knowing that it doesn't last forever. It's not going to last for the rest of time. It won't even last the rest of the day. Usually you can pull yourself out of it. So anyways, I'm gonna eat my last meal here and go to bed, and I'll probably check in with you tomorrow. Happy Tuesday. I just left the gym after doing what felt like the hardest cardio session I've ever done in this prep. I did 55 minutes on the Stairmaster, as I talk about all the time. It felt like such a struggle. I don't know if it's because I just did 2 leg days in a row. I just felt so many times like I could not do it. Like there were probably 6 or 7 times that I thought, I'm getting off. And it's not that I would quit altogether, because I would never do that to myself. I did consider a few times, okay, like if I don't feel better in 5 minutes, I'm gonna go and do the treadmill or the bike or something. I just kept pushing through. 5 minutes became 10 minutes, became 20 minutes, and then all of a sudden I was almost done. For me, the easiest part of cardio is the first 20 minutes, and then between 20 minutes and 35 is like death. And then at 35 minutes, I only have 10 minutes times 2 left. And it really is such a mind game, because you just have to try to convince yourself that you're not doing as much time as you actually are. That's really the aim of the game. So anyway, I survived cardio today, as hard as it was and as impossible as it felt. One thing that I've been really intentional about during this prep, making sure that I don't cheat myself, doing something like, not finishing the stairs and doing a different machine instead, because it's easier. If I get to show day and I don't place the way that I want to, or I'm disappointed in my result, or I don't feel like I'm, looking my best or whatever, and I did anything to cheat myself during the process, I am the only one that I have to blame. I'm the only person that I'm cheating. I'm not cheating anyone else. My coach doesn't care. I mean, she does care, but at the end of the day, like, it's my results. This is like an individual sport. So I'm the only one who's suffering if I cheat myself. And so I have not been taking the easy route, and I've just been pushing through the hard. I've yet to get to a point where I really do need to dial it back because I am going to pass out or puke or something. If you're in the same position that I'm in, or, you know, this kind of applies to anything in life, choosing the easy route is never going to teach you anything. It's never going to make you feel better about yourself. You're never going to grow. So yeah, I survived today and I will do it again tomorrow. Tomorrow, thank God, is a rest day. But I still have to go and do my cardio. And I live to see another day. My hands down favorite time of the day is this moment right here when I've finished my workout, I finished my cardio, I come home. That was my English muffin popping in the toaster. I've come home and I've taken a shower. I'm about to get into work and I get to make my breakfast, which is my favorite meal of the day. This is why I'm such a huge advocate for training in the morning, because I now can go into my day knowing that the hardest part is over. Like, yes, things can come up and like there can be hard parts in the day. My workout and my cardio are the two planned hardest parts of my day. So to wake up and get them done right in the morning not only gives me like a boost of confidence in the morning, but also any challenges that come up during the day, I know that I'm going to be able to get through them because I've started my day doing something really challenging. So anyway, I just wanted to say that. Also, one thing that I forgot to mention, I don't know if anyone else's gym does this, but right in front of the Stairmaster, they're playing the Food Channel. It's the same show every morning, and it's this guy who goes around and eats these like insane carnival foods, or like goes to restaurants and has like the best food that I swear I've ever seen in my life. It almost feels intentional. Like, why else would they play that channel right in front of the Stairmaster? They could play like home renovation, Animal Planet, like literally anything else, but they choose to play the one thing that I can't do right now, which is go and eat the most insane looking food I've ever seen in my life. And that's just another layer on top of what's already challenging. Today's Thursday. I check in with my coach first thing tomorrow morning, and then she'll give me feedback on my check-in, feedback from my check-in photos and my posing videos, and then she'll let me know what needs to change in my protocol. So I'm gonna put that check-in in next week's vlog, because going forward, I'm gonna put each check-in for that week at the beginning of each vlog, if that makes sense. My 7-week out check-in will go into my 7-week out vlog. I'm hoping that 7 weeks out feels a little bit better than 8 weeks out. This week was the first week that I really felt the effects of PrEP. I was way more tired this week. I was way more hungry this week, and I was just like emotionally on edge. I was on the verge of tears a few times this week, which isn't normal for me on a regular basis. And I found myself like really easily frustrated by like the smallest things. And I'm pretty good at gauging whether I'm being unreasonable about something. Something like, I don't know, catching my sweater on a door handle. It like lights a fire inside of me. And then I have to talk myself down from like being emotional or angry or upset about it. I've pretty much just been isolating myself this week other than work, obviously. And each night, because I've been so tired, I've been in bed at like 6:30, 7 o'clock, and then I just turn the light off and pretend that I don't exist, even if I'm not sleeping. The time this week vanished. I have no idea where all the time went. I think the last thing that I recorded, other than the leg day that I filmed this morning, was me practicing posing on Tuesday. And then I had a posing session with my coach on Wednesday, which was yesterday, but I forgot to record it. But now all of a sudden it's Thursday and tomorrow's Friday. So I have no idea where the time went. I have no idea what happened. I'm excited for this weekend because I'm just gonna be able to like reset my brain and hopefully go into next week feeling a little bit more prepared for how I'm feeling, even if like the way that I'm feeling doesn't improve. I'm gonna end the vlog here. I hope you have a beautiful day or night wherever you are, and I'll hope to see you in the next one. 7 weeks out.